was my road getting? What?
Yeah, I mean, you hear every time from the first time you put on
Get
a
to the right
helmet, your
point.
coach tells you go out there and hit them as hard as you can, rip their heart out and eat it. You know, vernacular to inspire play is one thing, but there's a big
4,
difference between
5.
the
Yay, it's
intent
even.
to
Then I have to
hit
find
and the
a
intent to injure. That's where the line is
place.
crossed.
And if this one gets out the way. Okay, dig. 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 Yum 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 yum. Got a bunch of cobble. That's cool.
Yeah, it is shocking, and
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's an OP LT. And now to go mining. I need a sword.
But the game of football
It's-
is a state of evolution. What we know now with brain trauma, head injuries, decreased lifespan of an average NFL
Wait a
player
minute,
is
dude.
20 years less
You don't
than
know what exploding things are?
Knowing what we know now, the game has to change. Players are getting bigger.
Exploding things are bobs.
The dynamics of the hits are more impactful, so we have to have rule changes, and we have to cut out certain types of behavior such as this that has existed, that has no place in the game anymore.
Sadly, I think this conversation will continue, Boy Wire. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Well, the kill
Here in Atlanta, we're going to turn
is what matters.
in the situation.
I hope I sent the request to be unbanned because actually that was pretty unfair for the fact that I got banned because my network went down. It gave me a chance to reconnect, but it wouldn't let me connect back to the game. I kept trying, so then I restarted my computer again. And then, yeah, you get the whole thing. Ooh, more icon.
Another who found a pilot, his parachute hanging from the apartment building. And more trouble for former mayor who was once caught on tape smoking crack. Now he makes shocking remarks about Asian-owned businesses.
Yeah, it does that a lot.
Joe Johns, you're in the situation.
Oh, you're doing PvP? Or ranked match?
Breaking news. Breaking news, a horrifying scene at a crowd.
Oh, you're Hyman Digger?
In Virginia Beach.
You just said your turret keeps killing people. Oh, like at the spawn by the Nexus? Oh yeah, it just one hits people.
Rescue officials in Virginia Beach, we know that at least 6 people have been injured. That includes the 2 crew members, 4 others on the ground injured, taken to local hospitals. At least one of them, we believe, is a policeman for smoke inhalation. These injuries not believed.
How many kills do you have?
Threatening. I'm going to show you some of the pictures, the horrific-looking pictures from this event first.
I wonder if this is still recording. Oh, didn't mean to dig that though.
That aerial view of this apartment complex.
And this stupid bar is in the way. Okay, so what could this bar possibly need? Close that down. No, I did not mean to press it. Yes, it did register. Okay. That's good. That is good. Ooh, I errata. Jeremy. Wow. You wanna know what's left? I just dug into that ravine I found earlier. And jump. Ow, what? They're not yours. You didn't win the 3 hour because you never signed the contract. You took you said you was going to sign it before you went to bed. You never signed it. So I'm assuming you backed out. Sure. Ooh, this is a good patch of iron.
Just about 2 miles from
that.
Continue playing our
No lie, I love doing that.
Zooming back over
Ooh,
here,
look right on
about
the
a
skull
mile,
too.
maybe even less, from the beach here, Virginia Beach and downtown Virginia Beach, right about here. Also worth noting that this is the area of spring break, early April, late March, spring break.
Full score, 6 years past. I went to war with my beard, and now I'm here to whoop your.
Very, very frightening story. According to Tom Riley, the battalion chief of the Virginia
I got 13 iron ore.
Fire Department, his main concern right now, and you can see
Someone's gonna come up behind me. I just got the feeling.
from the smoke. Top priority, he says, is containing the smoke. We just heard a witness on our air say he came upon the scene fairly early. He said it was really this thick, oily smoke. And he says if you've been in this area,
Do it.
been
Do
around,
it. Slate it argument. Slate it argument.
with these
Do
fire
it.
jets, you know that that's a very distinctive type of smoke that you can potentially inhale. Can be very damaging. Also worth noting here, Joe, one witness named Amy
Yeah, I'm
Miller
placing that
was on
box.
our air a short time ago. She said she works just around the corner from this apartment building where this happened. She said she saw flames underneath the right wing of this FA-18D
What?
fighter jet as it was coming
You
down.
left the game?
She also then heard 2 explosions.
Dude.
She also told us there is a school nearby.
Did you leave the
Again,
game?
we talk about that school nearby.
Whoa,
was
Mace.
avoided. The potential
Mace,
casualties
my friend.
in the downtown Virginia Beach
Did you
area
leave the game?
realized just how frightening an incident this was.
Because
Again,
you-
early assessment on casualties.
For random reason, you just said we were gonna lose anyway.
Taken to area hospitals.
You guys
One
surrendered?
we're told is a policeman treated for smoke inhalation. Again,
Oh.
a very early assessment of those injuries. This could very well change in the coming hours, Joe.
Man, actually, that must be a pretty fast match because you can't join in the middle of a match. That's for
It
sure.
sounds like that kind of
What the?
smoke would make it very difficult for the
I guess the
authorities
sheep
to
must have
kind
fell
of
down
report
this hole and
or
died.
assessment on
'Cause I just see like a random
smoke has been
thing of
That
wool.
is correct. And police were still going around to other buildings in the area looking to see who was home, who might have been around.
I wish I could still play, but then I took an unfair ban to the
A
knee.
lot of these buildings, the things that the fire crews are actually having to touch and sift
Yo,
through.
not
It's
even a
just
new
incredibly
joke.
hot to the touch.
There's
You've
a
got foam
wow. There's a ravine inside of a ravine.
that might be to navigate through, but the smoke inhalation.
That's actually pretty
we heard from
surprising.
Tom Riley, the battalion chief of Virginia Beach Fire Department, say his top priority right now.
What I'm actually gonna
containing
do
the
is
smoke
find where I
is
came
ignoring,
out
is
at.
the carbon fibers from that smoke.
So I came
just
out
being
across
inhaled by
from there.
people who are around that area. And that includes, of course, the
6
first
years?
responders who are really
He
risking
says
their lives
60.
just going through this, trying to find people. Very early in the process. Still,
60,
Joe.
not
Some of the
64.
images that we're seeing.
And I
60.
would imagine very difficult to assess just
Right
how
here.
long it'll be before they think it's safe to enter and try to get that
Man,
assessment.
That's
jumping
right.
into
It's
a
gonna
prop.
It's probably several hours before it's safe to enter some of these areas that were hardest hit by this crash. You've got, again, smoldering smoke and flames all over this apartment complex. It does look like a fairly small area contained, but again,
Oh, no.
buildings were hit.
Stupid water.
Completely devastated, like it had just been gutted. So that building, again, it's very hard to assess who was in there at the time. And as you said, it might take hours for them to be able to sift through it.
Great reporting there. Thanks so much. Stay on the story, Brian, and we will definitely be getting back to you. Let's turn now to CNN Pentagon correspondent Barbara Starr, who's been all over the story since it broke. And Barbara, this is an area where the Navy has a
Ooh,
very
33 iron. That's
large
not actually bad.
presence. So, watching
Head back
that,
up.
and, do you have any updated developments from the Pentagon?
Well, that's right, Joe. I think the question that a lot of people are asking, as you point out, large presence. What was this aircraft doing flying over?
Is there any reason this is still up? Block my view of my items.
Unit in Oceana, and what they do is they train for carrier landings where they get enough training.
Oh, so wait a minute, we're
then
both
they go out
wrong?
to sea and they learn how to land and take
He
off
said,
from
wait, but you just said it was
aircraft
65.
and then they are off to war over the last 10 years. So there have been a number of flights in the Oceana area. Some residents have been talking today about seeing more flights in recent weeks. In fact, they are seeing more flights because one of the airfields that they have used south of town has been closed. So they're doing more flights in Oceana, but for years now they have operated in and out of Oceana, even with the development growing around the region. So what happened today, very unusual, very difficult situation in a populated area. This aircraft ran into trouble with its seconds of takeoff, it impacted the ground, hit the ground about 2 miles off the runway. That gave the pilots
I have
very
like a
little
layer
time
comment.
to react, perhaps just a few seconds. They were able to eject, most likely at a very low altitude. And of course, as we've talked about all day, military pilots are very trained to try and steer away from civilian areas in the United States where they're operating. They do everything they can, no matter what is going on in an emergency, to try and steer clear. By all accounts today, they tried to avoid that school, and thankfully, at least the early reports, only some people hurt, but those search parties go on, Joe.
What?
And obviously, this is something that people don't normally think about, but a low-level ejection from a fighter jet could certainly cause tremendous hazards. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. This is not, ejecting from your fighter jet at the best of times is an extremely dangerous procedure,
My
especially
recording's
in
ending and
combat,
starting
which
again,
is what
I think.
it is designed for, basically. You have a rocket charge under your seat, you pull the handle, the cockpit cover flies away, and you are basically launched into the air at an altitude that you then deploy your parachute, and you are able to float down to the ground. But if you're going to have to eject at a low altitude, you don't have that parachute distance to float down. So the pilots were at tremendous risk. A very unusual procedure, if that's how it all unfolded. And basically, very significant damage on the ground. There would have been damage anyhow, but they didn't have time to dump all their fuel clearly, and that's what you're beginning to see unfold on the ground. The fire,
This is actually going to be a pretty good house.
the debris field spread out over such a large area because the plane, by all accounts, never really achieved any altitude. It just went straight in. Joe?
Barbara Starr, thanks for that, and we'll be looking to you for future developments. Let's turn now to a witness. She says she was watching the jet in the sky when it crashed, and we want to talk to you a little bit. Are you on the phone there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. Now, Joanna Hyatt,
You had to go?
were there with your
Well, that was fast.
two-year-old
Well,
child,
bye, guys.
and you were watching
Yeah, bye, guys.
this thing
Like,
and
you don't
pointing it out to her, but you didn't think this was
This
some
will
type
be
of
my
a plane
storage
in
room.
distress. Talk to me